Every ASPX page has an object behind it called the page object, which contains a lot of useful properties about the status of the page. In this lesson, you'll inspect the page object and view some of the more important parts of it. To begin, open the C# test sample file from your Sample Files folder. And open the code behind file of default.aspx. Now you're going to add a breakpoint to the button change text click event handler. Right-click on the line that begins label_output.text and click breakpoint, insert breakpoint. Alternatively, click in the grey bar to the left of the line. Now start debugging and click the button. Your code should pause at the breakpoint. Now click the Watch button in the bottom left of the screen to display the Watch window if it's not visible already. Next, you're going to clear all watches from the Watch window. To do this, right-click in the Watch window and click Clear All from the shortcut menu. Now you're going to manually add a watch for the page object. To do this, click in the empty box under Name, type Page, and press Enter. A watch is created for the page object. Now expand the page object to view its properties. To do this, simply click the plus icon next to Page. As you can see, the page object has an overwhelming number of properties, most of which won't make much sense to you at the moment. The page object can be thought of as a container which contains absolutely everything on an ASP.NET page. Collapse the page object again by clicking the minus icon next to Page, and in the same way as you did for Page, add a watch for Page.controls and expand Page.controls. You can see that the count property is 5. This is because Page.controls is a collection containing 5 controls. You'll learn all about collections in Lesson 8.2. Finally, you're going to extract the label output control from the Page.controls collection. The page object has a findControl method that allows you to easily extract a control from the page. Collapse Page.controls and add a new watch for Page.findControl label output. The label output control is found within the page object and its text property is displayed. The controls in the page object are contained in the Page.controls collection, but findControl makes it easy to locate a specific control. Page.findControl is a shortcut to enable easier access to the controls that are stored in the Page.controls collection. You could have retrieved label output using the more confusing syntax Page.controls3.controls1. This is the real location of the label output control. This type of syntax will make more sense to you after Lesson 8.1. However, as you've seen already, you don't need to use Page.findControl under normal circumstances. You've only done this to illustrate that everything you add to a page becomes part of the page object. You'll examine some other important parts of the page object in the rest of this session. Stop debugging now and close Visual Studio. You've now completed Lesson 3.6. Understand the page object.